Welcome to Battle Truth and my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I could only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealings, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable Malachi Markillian, your presiding judge, chairman and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's talk about it. Okay. Lesson number 2. Coaching Verb through this Loaded Lux battle that he has coming up. Okay, first of all, we know the object to winning every battle is that you have to get through 2 rounds. You have to have 2 rounds. The thing about this battle Verb is this. We don't have to win the battle. We don't have to win the battle. All you have to do is be great in the battle. So no pressure. No pressure is on you. You don't have to have the pressure of, I got to beat him. You don't have to beat him. Just be great while you battling him. So all you have to do, keep that in mind. Be focused on that. So therefore, you have no pressure. There's no pressure on you. If anything, the pressure is on him. All you have to do, again, is just be great. And that should carry you through. And that should take a lot of pressure off you because you're not under pressure. And the brother of your stature and your career and all the stuff and material that you have done, you have proven yourself that you can be great and that you still have greatness in you. Good thing that you locked out all the distractions, so be mindful of that. Don't get so carried away on social media platforms that it take away from you putting the effort that you're doing on social media into your rounds and getting your stuff together. Now, how do we go against Lux in this battle? Understand this. To attack a person like Lux, you have to set the narrative. The narrative is removing what the people look at him as and showing them something that he's actually really is. It's a different thing what they look at him as than showing them a picture of the guy he really is. With that being said, you win this battle by allowing your first 2 rounds to just be fire. For your first 2 rounds, may your rounds be structured into allowing the battle rap community just to remember how great you really are. How great you really are. And that's what you have to do. You have to win them over and spaz from beginning to end. Let's go through some of the past things you did that hurt you in battles. One thing we do not want you to do. Do not tell no stories that hurt you every time. Don't get into this conversation where a person got to listen to you because they already against you. When you doing battles against the greats like the Lux and Mooks and Hollows who they got, no, we don't have time for conversations and storytellers and short stories to get to the bar. The moment it's your turn and it's on you, you spaz from beginning to end. You spaz from beginning to end. Every bar counts. Every bar counts. No, in the middle of this, I'm going to tell a little story. This is going to be funny. This is not that type of battle. This is not the type of battle that jokes is going to win for you. You have to be strategic. You have to be phenomenal. And you have to do not give this man a break. From the moment you are mentioned and it's your round and time to go, you cannot play no games, brother. You have to set this out the gate. And you know how you address him? By not respecting him. You address him and you beat him by not respecting him. And you bark on him from beginning to end. Period. Because you're here to be great. You're not really here to win. You're just here to be great. And if you're great, you will win. So don't look forward to, I got to beat Lux. I just have to be great while I battle Lux. It's a big difference. And that will get you the success that you need to be the greatest battle rapper of all time. Because this is the last one right here. It have to mean something to you. You have to make this count. Because everything is riding on this. Everything is riding on this. You don't have to win. I want to reiterate that. You just have to be great. And you pull out every bit of greatness that's left up in you Because this is it right here. Everything you ever did in your whole career comes down to this. After this, there's no other place you can go. After this, there is no other place you can go. So if there's ever been a time you needed to be great, it's this time. It's this time. Your first 2 rounds should be nothing but fire from beginning to end. You know, in the Murder Mook battle, when you was like, I'm about to go college on him, I'm about to go noodle on him, college dude, you need that. You need your first 2 rounds have to be that. Period. Nothing but drama, nothing but spazzing on him. Let him do all that talking. Let him do all that angling. You need to show the battle rap community why you are the greatest of all time. They are going to respect you better if you come like that. If you come like that, they're going to respect you better. And when you talk to that person, you set the narrative and you let the battle rap community know this. This is why I don't respect these industry niggas. That's how you got to talk to him. You have to remind the battle rap community that, look, this dude ain't a part of this. He here for a check. He an industry nigga like Cassidy is and any other person that really ain't here and actually conditioned and been putting in that work. And because of that, let me remind him what work really is. That'll be my angle. Who gonna get this work? No, let me remind you what work is. First of all, I don't get work. I give out work. And in the process of giving out work, let me remind you what work is. That's how I kill him every time. Every time I'm finna start my round, let me remind you of what work is and go in on him again. I'm not done with you. Again, I don't get work. I give out work. And let me remind you what work is and go in on him again. Go in on again. Does this sound familiar to you? Huh? See, that's the stuff I want you to do. When you say, and that's another thing. When you get the spazzing and you say something fire and the crowd going crazy, let me tell you something, brother. Stop doing this because this is so damn irritating. And it just, it's so corny. Don't ever do this ever again. Look, ever. Don't you ever do this again. No, don't ever do this again. When you say something fire and the crowd, don't say, wow, like you say, and your voice go up them octaves like you, Mariah Carey. Look, don't ever do that again. Matter of fact, when you say something fire and the crowd going crazy, that's when you talk to that nigga. That's when you talk to him. Don't say, whoa. No, don't do that. You and Cortez and them got that bad and that sound horrible. Don't do that. That's when you talk to him. What you talking about? Yeah, you've been ducking this a long time. You can't go nowhere now. That's how you talk to him. That makes it even more impactful. But don't ever do that scream, that screeching scream you be doing. Wow! Don't do that. That is so irritating. And it's really girly. Don't do that, brother. Trust me when I tell you this. If you listen, I'm going to get you through this. If you listen, I'm going to get you through this, brother, and you will be the GOAT. Let me tell you that. We're not playing with him. First 2 rounds, brother, all business. First 2 rounds is all business. No talking, no jokes, no storytelling. Let's remind him what work really is. Because you the one been putting in work. He been laid off of work. You been putting in work. He been laid off of work. It's a big difference. Remind him what work is. Do you understand that? Did I make that clear to you, my child? Right. Remind him what work is. That's how you do that. No screaming. You talk to him. You got to talk to him. This strictly business right here. This all business, man. No jokes. No short stories. Nothing but drama. Then, in your third round, then you can talk to that nigga. And you know what you do? And let me tell you how you open up about him in your third round. You turn to the crowd and you say, let me tell y'all why I don't like this nigga. Then you get personal on him. Then you get personal on him. You give him 2 rounds of work. I showed him how we put in work and what we've been doing for 10 years while these dudes been on the sideline looking at us building up this whole thing, then want to check. Now let me tell you why I don't like this nigga. I just gave y'all 2 rounds of fire, right? Now this 3rd round, let me tell y'all why I don't like this nigga. Then you turn and you address him. And this why I don't like you, nigga. Then you go in on him. Then you surgically break him down. First 2 rounds, don't break him down. First 2 rounds, remind people of what you've been doing for 10 years. For the last 10 years. Remind them of that. And your 3rd round, you let them know. Nigga, when you've been battling and going up against as many kings as I will, you will lose. But what makes me a soldier is that I'm always on front line ready for war. Ready for war. Do you understand this? If you follow your lessons and you do your homework, you should be good. We not here to win, Verb. Verb, we not here to win. We here just to be great. Do you still have any greatness left in this battle truth? Ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours. And get back to being great. Subscribe to Battle Truth.